Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brianna and this is Pyro Stitches. I go by this on Instagram as well. Follow me there, Pyro Stitches. So today is June wrap up, and let's just say June's been an interesting month for stitching. I've done less than I normally do because of my wrist issues. I've been stitching a lot with my left hand actually, which has been kind of fun. I've been doing some other hobbies so I don't do too much of one thing at a time. We can talk more about issues later on in the video. We can start off strong and fun with my start and finish and some whips. So here is the only finish I have this month. It was a start and a finish. This is the Pride Potion bottle by Foxgloveandcrow from, this was in the Starlight Stitchery and the Stitcher Collective Pride Bundle. Still available for like 2 more days from when I'm filming this. If this goes up today, then go get it. It's an amazing little bundle. It goes to charity, which we love. We love supporting those charities. So this one took me 2 days of left hand stitching. It wouldn't have taken me that long with if I was able to use my right hand, but with left hand it still came out very pretty. It uses a bunch of the étoile that I had around. I really love this little guy. I tried to finish it as fast as possible because I wanted to take it to Pride that happened earlier this month. And I did take it, and I didn't take any pictures. So, yeah. She's stunning. Anyway. So, the next thing I want to discuss or show you guys is the next part of the Farming Magic Sow. This is part 6. I finished this in about 8 days because I was, once again, slow stitching. It looks so pretty. It's this little part from the edge of the barn all the way over to the blue, this little blue coop. I really like how this part came out. I was really vibing with the colors of the trees. They were just like so cute. Here's the whole piece is almost done. It's really exciting. It's gonna finish here soon. Oh, I also designed and added my own little barn owl to the barn. I mentioned I was going to do that, and I actually did. I didn't want to add an owl if there was going to be an owl somewhere else. But with the last 2 parts, it doesn't seem like there would be an owl either at the house or the pumpkins. Like there might be, but I figured I'd add my own little barn owl because I love barn owls. I love most owls. You can see my owl calendar. Love owls. Have since I was in like 2nd grade, so like all the way back in 2008 or something. Like I've been an owl girly. But yeah, so this is on 16 count. Ada that I dyed from Michaels. It's really changing how it looks a lot with this lighting in here. Oh yeah, I'm in my office today. Well, my office. It's me and my partner's office, I will say. Don't live nice enough to, we live with my mother and older brother. We don't have our own separate offices, which is fine. We make it work. So the next thing I worked on this month is I started something new. It's a little weird for me. I usually like to stick to my little projects. But I started the Egyptian Scarab Sal, which was started by Wolfie Stitches, and I can't remember who else on Instagram. But This is how far I've gotten. I was working on this for about 8 days or so. It was just going really slow. There was a lot of color changes, which makes it, I mean, that's why it's so beautiful, you know. This stunning pattern, and it's even looking amazing here right now. And I don't even have that much done. Um, but because of all the color changes and then like each thing was just like slightly too far for me to like justify dragging the thread. I would have to restart it each time. It was just becoming a bit too much of a hassle for my wrist right now. So I only got this far. I hope to pick it up soon, continue working on it, but I don't know exactly when because of my wrist. Once that's feeling a little better, or we get some more evidence, or I just feel like I really want to go back to it, I will. I was starting to get a little tired of it because of my wrist problem. And so yeah. This is on 14 count Ada on DMC. Like that DMC printed Ada, the like orangey one. I think it's called like Sandstone or Sandstorm, something like that. Which I thought would be perfect with this little Scarab. Got the nice section of the modeling in there. It's gonna look beautiful when it's finished. I don't know if I put up a picture of the actual design, but here it is. If I didn't. Next up, we have the only other cross stitching I've worked on for this month, which makes it sound really sad. But this is, oh, I didn't bring a little backing in, but hopefully you guys can see that. It doesn't look too bad, I don't think. So this is the MelocaDesigns free Sal. I'm a few parts behind. Part 5 came out yesterday, and I'm still working on part 3, but luckily part 5's here. So I'm just going to do this before I go back up to part 4. Hopefully I can get this done by when the last part comes out. I'll have a little caught up, because I've been working on this one a lot, actually. I really, really like it. It's just so colorful, but not like too colorful. It's not like, you know, blinding to work on. It's just like the only really bright color is that one orange, and the pinks are kind of muted. But yeah, this one is coming along pretty well. I don't remember where it was last time. Might have been part 2 was done-ish. I might have started part 2. I can't remember, but here it is. Here it is now. I still don't think there's like an image that's not there's the pattern out there, so I can't really like show you it. Yeah, it's a very, very cute little, it's 100% a squirrel at this point. We know. I mean, you could call it a chipmunk, maybe. Who cares? I mean, he's got the big floofy tail, which I believe is more squirrel. So those are my whips for this month, like I said. Bit smaller than normal. I've been interspersing it with like crochet. Is the other thing I've been doing. Because that doesn't it's a nice break because I don't actually use my right hand. I don't know if I do my crochet right. I don't use my right hand that much. It just kind of holds the thing while my left does all the work. So that's really nice. That's what I've been interspersing. I guess I do have a little finish to show. Is I made one hand warmer because the cold, like the AC and stuff, really hurts this hand. It makes my wrist hurt more. So I made this little guy. It was just like some mainstays, black and white, variegated yarn that my mom had because she was like, I'm gonna pick up crochet, and never did anything with it. I've been there. I have so much hobby stuff I don't use anymore. But I won't get rid of it because like, what if I want to do it again? You know. Anyway, so I made this little guy. It's quite large, so it could fit over everything, but it's still very warm because it's like that. You know, it's acrylic yarn. I've been working on a little crochet project for my brother. It was gonna be one thing, and then I'm too much of a beginner. I could not figure out that pattern. So now it's a different kind of scarf, but I'm working on a little scarf for him. It's like a really fun fuzzy yarn from Michaels. I'll show it next time, because I mean, it is right there, but anyway. So I'm gonna give a little life update before we get into Holland plans. Yeah, so I mentioned in the beginning of this and my last video, the finish parade, that I've been having wrist pain. It's true. It's still here. It's still not great. It has good days and bad days, you know. And with that, you know, I'm just taking it one stitch at a time, because I do love to cross stitch, and like I feel sad that I can't do as much as I want to, but you know, my health is important, and I need to keep that in mind. They don't know what's wrong. The most they know is it's probably not carpal tunnel, and that's about it. You know, I've been waiting for referrals and scheduling and all that kind of stuff to figure out what's wrong with it, because it's been a problem since about 2016, and it only got really bad within the last month. So yeah, we'll figure out what's wrong. Hopefully nothing too much, especially since here's the other part of my life update. I'm currently taking a online class in hematology, and I think I'm gonna apply for, I know I'm gonna apply for clinical laboratory scientist programs. These are basically the people in the hospitals who run the scientific tests on like your blood, or infection, like testing for bacteria and those kinds of things, like those people, those scientists. And I've always really been interested in medical stuff, but as soon as I got to college, I was like, I want to be a doctor. Ugh, you know. And I just love doing science so much, and this seemed like the perfect marriage of the two, being able to do lab science and still enjoy my passion for medicine, really, because, oh my gosh, not to sound like a total nerd or anything, but like I don't know, I loved watching, my older brother would watch like House and Scrubs and all those kinds of things, and I would just sit there and watch them too, even though I was definitely a little young for Scrubs and probably House, but I love them, and they were just genuinely like things that made me want to think like I want to be a doctor. And also growing up as a poor kid who liked biology, I was like, oh my god, I could be a doctor. I could get out of poverty. And then I got to college, and I was like, I don't want to be a doctor. I'll be a scientist. And then I tried, you know, I love microbiology and virology, and like all these things are so fun. And yeah. Anyway, let's get into haul. I didn't pay for any of this, technically. My mom got me 2 things and my brother got me another thing. But yeah, this will also kind of count as plans for these things. So the first thing was a big surprise I found at Michael's. Little wooden cutouts for cross stitch. They had a huge new section one day I went in, and I was like, oh my god, because I really like these, and I got them one time. They had like ornament ones too, not last year, yeah, the year before. And I did some ornaments with them, like I think there were pictures in the finished parade of like the little cat one I did um for my cat. The little midnight one. But I got these. These are very cute. They don't smell great, but you know, don't sniff them. What I'm planning to do with these is my partner's family has 4 cats. One was a failed foster. You know how it is. You love cats. So I'm hoping to do one each little cat gets their own little picture on here, and give it to them for Christmas. My partner came up with a really good idea of like doing like the stitching on one side and then doing like a fabric back, because he, you know, his family's a little more cultured. They last he like the back and like do like a little fabric and like theme it to each one and do a little I can't remember the word, but like the little outline around and all that stuff. And I'm like, that's adorable. So I'll be working on these. I'll be designing those little cat faces. They have an orange who's not like a normal orange. He's not like one brain cell orange. He's like an actual smart orange. So, a little gray cat with no brain cells. He's just like, he has his biggest eyes, and he's just like, at all times, and he's just like gremlin energy. And then their 2 newest ones are brother and sister, little dark gray cuties, absolute cuties. I loved seeing them. I haven't been back down since September last year, so I haven't seen them in a while, but I love them. They're so cute. Yeah, so that's these. Next up, we have something I've been eyeing on Amazon for a very long time, and my mom decided to get it for me. It's a little Mill Hill kit. On the back it says 2012, so I don't know if that's like actually when this came out, but it was on Amazon, so it's just so cute. I love Christmas. I love hot cocoa, especially peppermint hot cocoa, and I just like, it's so cute. This is adorable. I've been debating if I'm going to, here's like the little, it comes with everything kit. I've been debating if I'm going to do a Christmas in July start of this or not. I'll be honest, I really want to, and then at the same time I'm like, but it's so Christmassy, should I wait a little closer? Like, because I also want to start Halloween stuff, and that's kind of my biggest conundrum right now is Christmas or Halloween, because both are a good amount away. Like, with my normal stitching habits, I could easily get stuff done before either of the holidays, especially small stuff like that. And like, part of me is like Christmas in July, and then part of me is like Halloween in July, because like I start decorate, like, you know, I want to decorate by then. It's like I'm over summer. Actually leads me to, I don't know if this counts as a haul because it's a digital pattern, but the Witchy, I think it's the Witchy stitch I put out. The summer sucks. I'll put a picture here, and the vibes. I already got my little hoop ready to stitch it. Just some 14 count black Ada, because I'm still not sure my black Ada is 14 count, because it looks smaller than 14 count, but it also like is black, so it could just be the, anyway, nothing to do with that. But I'm planning to start summer 6 today, actually, after this video, after I do some more work for my class, because today's gonna be the first 100-degree day today, this year so far. First 100-degree day, woo. And I hate summer, I'll be honest. There's not any good holidays, there's nothing to do except die from heat, it feels like, you know. So yeah, it's my vibe. It's a little gothy, little fun, cute one. Tons of colors, which I've just been kind of wanting to stitch a bunch of colors, so that will be fun. final piece of haul is actually another little kit my mom got me. It's not a little kit, this one's a big kit. But this one is Wise Owl by Dimensions. Let's see if you can get in there. Look at that. Look at that. It's so cute. Like I said, I'm such an owl girly. I love owls too much. And oh my god, I don't know when I'm gonna start this. I've been debating it because I think there's like the BAP to school. I think that's what it's called. I believe in the New Hampshire Stitcher starting it. And I think this might be my BAP to school start, because to me this is a big project. I know, like, it is. I don't know if it's completely full coverage or not. It doesn't look like it is, but this is a huge project to me. I do a lot of mini projects like you saw in the other thing. So this will probably be started in September. September 1st, I believe, is the day of the BAP. Yeah, it's so cute. 14 by 11. I don't know if that's the total size or just the Ada size, but I guess it's 14 by 11 here. She also got this off of Amazon for me. It is so cute. I mean, look at these. Look at these cute little, these colors. Very, very fall to me. I mean, this would be pretty late fall, honestly, based on the scant amount of leaves left. Because I grew up in New England, so I still think like fall with like that kind of thing. It's a little more like very close to winter here in Sacramento, honestly. Because we do get some leaf changes, but you know, nothing's ever going to compare to the New England leaves. It's a little hard to come up with concrete plans right now because of my inability to know what my wrist is going to be doing. For sure, I'll be doing the next part of the Farming Magic Sal when that comes out in probably a couple days. Probably gonna keep working on my Meloca. I don't know if I'll get back to either my Manny May Sal, my September piece, or the Scarab soon. Just because of my wrist issues and the changing of colors isn't great. I know you might be like, but that Farming Magic sells a lot of color changes. It does, but I also love that piece a lot. And I don't want to fall behind. I want to finish it on time. So it is my #1 piece right now. It will be until it's done in August. Which isn't even that far away. That's crazy. I have to work on applications. Anyway. Yeah. So I think that's it. Let me know if you're more of a Christmas in July or a Halloween in July person. I know I've seen a lot of people working on Halloween, but I've also seen a lot of people working on Christmas. So I'm just torn. I'm torn. Because that Mill Hill probably shouldn't take that long, but it's also the first one I've ever done. I've never done one. It'll be the first. Hopefully I'll like it. If not, it'll be the only one, you know? Anyway, I just want to thank you guys for watching. If you like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe, you know? Do the normal YouTube thingies. And yeah, I'll be coming back to you probably in a month. If I start being able to make more progress again, if like my wrist gets better, I could definitely do like every 2 weeks or something, but definitely in the current state, as you saw, there wasn't much to show because, yeah. is unknown what she's doing. That's kind of my life right now. Unknown of what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm gonna end this here. Alright, everyone. Thanks so much. Bye.